many other great wrestling families, but the Carr family. So David, four-time All-American NCAA champion going into his last year. His dad was a three-time NCAA champion. Uncle Joe, University of Kentucky's first All-American. Brother Fletcher, college national champion. But let's pause that. There's a great low double by David Carr. And I think, by the way, this is Mannix Morgan. So Cale Carlson is not wrestling. Coach Kevin Dresser told me that Coach St. John can go through the lineup and whoop up on everybody. But when David Carr goes in the room, he actually can come out on top in that battle. Just needs to open up a little. Nice high crotch, changed off to a single. And he's seconds away from another score. Gets height, leg up. He is poetry on the mat. Older wrestlers will remember his dad's prolific battles against Oklahoma State's Kenny Monday. And Nate won on the big stage. He was a three-time state champion or national champion. Monday, a one-timer. Both great on the Olympic level, with Kenny Monday gaining the preeminence, Olympic gold medalist, and Nate, a third-place finisher. Brother Jimmy, check this out, an Olympian while a sophomore in high school. Brother Joe, a college coach. So just a prolific wrestling family. And talent-wise, David Carr is as good as any of them. He's going to have a great freestyle career as well. If he doesn't go to seminary, faithful follower of Christ, in and out. Mannix Morgan's trying to battle in there, keeping his head in the game. Good stance and position, but Carr just relentless with stutters and shots. There's a nice elbow under, but Morgan defends it. You're going to have to defend about 1,000 times, though, because David Carr is relentless. Wrestling fans will remember there's a nice single right and a warning for stalling from Mannix Morgan, who really is not looking to stall. He's just overwhelmed right now, and there's a three-point takedown. So David Carr wrestled Keegan O'Toole from Missouri, who himself was a defending national champion. Carr dominated him in the dual meet last year, pinned him, but in overtime in the Big 12 finals. But in the finals of the NCAAs, Keegan O'Toole returned the favor and won his second title. This could be their matchup in the NCAA finals again this year. Of course, there are other wrestlers. Oklahoma State has one, and he and David Carr will do battle tomorrow night. Transfer from University of Northern Illinois, who can wrestle. But right now we're seeing a masterful top performance by David Carr. I think probably pretty soon he's just going to let him up and open up the match, but not now, because I failed to announce that time was running out. We'll head into the second with a 10-2 lead by Iowa State wrestler David Carr, who chooses bottom heading into the second period. God, that was a 4-point stand-up, but he got to a 4-point faster than most people do to a burst. He's already got his one. Little alley shuffle right there. And he's got that kind of athleticism. But he's a brilliant technician to boot, and that's a deadly combination. Nice high crotch. Secures the other leg for another two. It's now 16-2. He's going to let him up, and I'm not sure what that call. I guess it was a 1-point escape. So we got a 14-3 lead. Going to need a couple more takedowns, if my math serves me right. Minute 13 left in the period. Carr looks like he's looking for a heel pick there. You got to be able to see these things. You got to be able to feel them. Nice low double. And there's another 2-point takedown. Up by 14, 48 seconds to go in the period. He's got a bent leg Chert. Let's see if we can turn him with this. A lot of torque on the back, and he's going to get some back points out of this. And if he doesn't, kudos to Mannix Morgan. But there it is. And that is the match, if not the pin. Mannix fights it off bravely, but gives up the technical fall. And so the Cyclones of Iowa State, a very, very talented and disciplined Cyclone team, goes up 23, I believe. 23.